Hey there, guys. I'm here with Sam and Ian. How you doing, fellas? Good. And we're going after the post-game extras in Kingdom Hearts 3. Right. Now, Battlegate 0 I've already done a bunch of times, but I'll do it anyway for the completion. But first let's go over equipment. Which Keyblade should I use? I'm keeping the Wheel of Fate, because that's my strongest one. Starlight is just a slightly stronger Kingdom Key.
Did you ever do the Superboss in Dream Drop Distance?
I never did. Who was it?
Julius.
No, I don't think I ever encountered him.
He's in what's it? He's in that town. I've forgotten what the town's called. You know, the one from the first game.
Traverse Town.
Traverse Town, yeah. He's in like an area in that, and you fight him, and he's like the most powerful boss in the game.
No, I've never tried the Ever After Keyblade. I might, because going against crowds, magic is a thing that is useful.
Basically, what he is, he's just like a giant Frankenstein monster version of Pete.
Oh gosh.
And he's from the.
Me unfinished.
Yeah, basically, he's from the Mickey Mouse short, The Runaway Brain.
And that's the optional Superboss. Yeah, you pick up some synthesis materials and money as well. Not that I need any of either at this point. I don't think I'm going to go after the ultimate weapon. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Just take that out now. I wanted the Mirage Staff. I've never tried this.
Banish you to the shadow, motherfucker.
Are those two viewers you? Right, I'm going to have to ask you both to keep an eye out for comments. They showed yesterday, but you never can guarantee. And also, Sam, where do we go for Battlegate 1?
Battlegate 1?
If you can get a location list, if you can find one. I'm sure there is one.
Sounds like a sci-fi show.
Battlegate 1. Yeah, it does.
Battlegate Galactica.
This is the motley crew of the Battlegate 1.
Location. Kingdom Hearts 3 Battlegate location, strategies and rewards.
Not interested in strategies, we'll be fine.
I know you're not. Hold on, let's see. Battlegate 1 location. Olympus Coliseum. Head up from the stairs of the summit save point into the realm of the God's Courtyard.
Okay. Drop off the
Rewards,
synthesis materials.
Pyrocoptics, and secret report.
And off we go. Now, I've done a couple of them, but we'll do them again anyway. I've done the one in Corona and the one in San Francisco.
There's another one in Olympus as well.
Oh, I thought there was only one.
Battlegate 2 is actually where at the God's Apex where you fought the 3 Titans and saved Zeus.
Alright, so it looks like we're going to fight at Olympus. So, the summit save point, you said?
Yes. And do not fail, otherwise you're going back to the rice fields.
No, not the rice fields.
Click. No! There's so much!
Moon.
Oh god, don't you fucking start.
Moon?
Oh god. Basically, at one point in one of the recent Chris sagas, they threatened him, he thought again that he's fake, and these people convinced him he was talking to fictional characters who kept threatening to drop the moon on his world. And every so often the messenger would just come up and say, moon, and he kept going, no, no moon, and like, moon, no, no moon. It's dropping, Chris, what are you going to do?
I'm praying.
Oh, don't you start the praying nonsense. Help, Chris, he's got a gun, he's gonna kill me. What are you gonna do, Chris? I'm praying. That's gonna fix it how?
Don't you realize by hurting me, you're only hurting yourself?
Don't try and fucking psychoanalyze me.
Right, so go up the stairs.
Yeah, they seem to be in the realm of... Both of them seem to be in the realm of the gods.
I see one of them now.
But which one will it be?
Battlegate 1. Powerful adversaries lie beyond this gate. I'll be a piece of piss.
Whoop their asses, Ollie. I'll whoop your heads.
Ah, those are more powerful. But nothing I cannot handle.
So we're under the agreement that basically Eeyore is a hobo.
A depressed one.
Oh yeah, I mean the only reason the guy hasn't hung himself is because he can't afford a rope.
Well, he could use his tail.
I guess. I mean, I watched it, Filthy Frank's conspiracy theory on Winnie the Pooh's world. Everyone clearly has a job of some kind, with the personal exception, of course, of Eeyore. Yeah, Eeyore's basically homeless and no one shares their money with him or anything. He's being kept down. And obviously these animals can talk. There's some black magic being put on by an autistic child called Christopher Robin.
Secret Report 1. And you said the second one is also in Realm of the Gods.
Yeah, the second one is also up here somewhere where you fought the Titans. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Well, hello.
Allegedly.
Ah, Seb is here. How are you doing?
Hello. Hello, Sebastian.
And comments are displaying. Huzzah!
Oh, yeah, comments are actually working. Huzzah! Technology is finally working for us.
I have no idea why it wasn't before or why it started to now.
Oh, and interesting thing.
Battlegate, is that a battle-related scandal?
The PS3's online thing, or at least I think their online store servers thing are shutting down soon.
Oh shit.
From what I've heard.
Well, we knew this day would come.
It's lasted a long fucking time though, let's be brutally honest.
Yeah. It's not exactly brutally honest, but yeah.
Ah, the fluorite. For some reason it always makes me think of brushing my teeth. Do you want pearly white teeth? Then do it the old-fashioned way and spray paint your mouth. Are you tired of dealing with women and their shit? Then just become a homosexual. Are those birds outside your house being too loud? Then just kill them. You can't. Are you full of food but want to eat later? Then put your food in your pocket.
Ooh. Today is the anniversary that Yeah.
Sorry, Ian, what were you saying?
Today's the anniversary where Chris, Mary Lee Walsh and Susan Hannaford have a meeting at the PVCC to discuss Chris's behaviour. The conclusion which sees Chris banned from distributing Sonitude's news dash on campus and leaves him bitter towards Mary Lee Walsh.
Also remember, it was also to talk about the attraction sign, which in itself, I've tried to explain the attraction sign to Liz, and even she has said, that's illegal.
Yeah.
What he's doing is technically illegal.
Hmm.
And I tried to explain how he misunderstood the red string of fate.
Yeah.
But he... I know. But again, I know you can barely get through Excel Saga without having a headache, and I can't blame you. Yeah. Well, he watched it all and he misunderstood the red string of fate. He actually thought if you threw a piece of red string out and then tried to fish for people, that would somehow get him a woman. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Also, today's the anniversary of the new game.
Yeah.
And I watched a thing. There's a few people doing their own documentaries on him to make up for the Gino Samuel stuff being gone.
Hmm.
One that's been put up yesterday was actually doing the whole Megan thing with the emails.
Hmm.
I think it was called Love Quest: How to Destroy a Friendship.
Hmm.
The true and honest Christian.
What was the conversation he had about the moon?
Hey, the storm
Basically, it was during the Idea Guy scandal. It was one of the chats that was being done. I can't remember what it was called exactly. I just remember that what it was at the time they had convinced him what it was about. The conversation seemed to be in the delusion was that they were messing with Chris's mental stability in regard to his control of the, he was basically giving up control of Quickville effectively.
Hmm.
It was around that time, where Brendan Fraser became the mayor of Quickville.
Hmm.
That whole thing.
Hmm. Oh, the Quickville elections.
Yeah. That
They
whole
They included Putin.
Yeah, that's the thing. The Idea Guy had this weird obsession with putting, loads of World War II references. If you got to see any of his comic or any of the announcements Chris was making at the time, they were very similar to a lot of the things Hitler and Goebbels and stuff were doing.
Yeah.
And whether Chris understood what he was doing or not, he was talking about putting people in concentration camps, stuff like that.
Yeah, because they put in Putin, Brendan Fraser, Bob McKendrick from Payday 2, and of course Ian Brandon Anderson.
Oh god. IBA chan. But what they did is they saved some destruction of Quickville. It seemed like a role play, but Chris was taking it too damn seriously. Maybe. But what they kept doing was they kept threatening to drop the moon. They kept threatening to drop the moon on him, on Quickville. And Chris eventually broke down and started crying because, you know, his quote-unquote power couldn't stop it. In itself is a weird... I mean, the second conversation is the most fucking disturbing because they get his wife and thought his quote-unquote made-up wife and then start So, what, these enemies are just damage sponges?
Yeah. Like, it's giving it a higher difficulty. It's not any more... Well, yeah. It's not actually any more difficult. It just takes way longer.
Yeah, I mean, me having to take the longest, go around the pothole just to get to the shop isn't harder, it's just taking much more of my goddamn time. That's what you things are. You're a giant pothole in the middle of the street, and now I have to go around the back alleyway.
Here we go.
Where all the poorer families don't empty their bins. What I'm saying is you're more of an inconvenience than
Okay, Battlegate 3, please, Sam.
Battlegate 3. Battlegate Galactica. Twilight Town, right outside the old mansion.
Oh, I've done that one, but I'll do it again.
You're gonna do it again anyway.
Yeah, for the sake of the stream.
Okay. The other one is in Toy Box.
What, number 4?
Number 4 is in Toy Box. That one seems like it's in somewhere very specific, so once you've done that Battlegate, let me know and I'll give you the location.
Okay.
This isn't a superhero battle, this is workplace bullying.
Disembark. There you go. This isn't a superhero battle, this is just workplace bullying.
Yeah, imagine if My Hero Academia went that route.
Behold my city in all of its multicultural diversity.
You sound like a rat spanner. Really, there's no need for that. Walk off back to planet Tranny. How do you know what my planet's called? This isn't a superhero battle, this is just workplace bullying.
Ah, nobody's.
Are you sure your powers don't work on fat people? Not ones that promise they'll get rid of the bendy buses and then don't.
Oh, for the days when that was the worst thing Boris Johnson ever did.
To be fair, the character who it didn't work on didn't look that much lot different than Boris Johnson, really, did it?
Yeah, it was clearly a caricature of him.
Oh, Michael, stop you! Then where is he? He's in prison for statutory rape. What? What's his fault? He's wearing makeup and everything. I hardly think that's a good enough reason. Captain Tosh.
See ya.
And therefore, Captain Tosh has
What the hell?
volcano by dropping in an ice cube, a giant ice cube, penis shaped. Yes, penis shaped.
Are you the Mario who plays fair or the Bowser who cheats and lies?
Oh, well, I bet you smoke.
Oh, Mr. Miyamoto, Oh god. Yes, and of course Chris like not understanding that no company would actually buy his game purely due to the fact that there's too much sex in it for a family-friendly game. It's not wrong, it's true love. What are you, a virgin? You know, he says that after saying Reggie Fils-Aimé says he's got a kid.
Yeah.
I bet you smoke. Don't you know that smoking leads to disease like cancer?
All I'm asking you is to reserve and pay the flight tickets for me and my mother so we can come and meet you in Washington. To you, $800 out of millions is like $8 out of 100. He's asking for a handout.
Yeah, well, he's used to that now, thanks to these debts. Okay, the next one. The next one is in Toy Box.
Yeah.
I think it's in the vents somewhere. Hold on, let me open the app again. Let's see, Battlegate 4. Toy Box directly next to the Kid Corral waypoint in the vents.
Let's go. I have heard that the Superboss is the last Battlegate.
I'll double check that, because I think there's only 11 Battlegates.
Come on, fellas!
Oh, wait, 12, 13, 14...
Oh.
Let's see.
14 is at the Keyblade Graveyard.
Make sure you get my
Proceed
good
onwards on the bad one save game. And it's a one-on-one
Make sure
battle.
you get my good stuff.
Cheese.
The Mario.
You want to take my picture?
Yeah.
All right.
Seb, I do think that Putin prefers to stay at the Ritz.
Cheese.
When you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where passion sits?
There's a photo mission for photographing all of your allies. So
I don't know.
No, there is. I've read about it.
Yeah.
The voices are actually quite good for the Toy Story characters. They are, yeah.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I love
not
the
Woody
Toy-
Allen and...
Don't get me wrong, I love the Toy Story movies,
Not
even
Woody
if
Allen.
even if it's mostly
But
just existential.
Tim Allen. Tim Allen, not Woody Allen. That's a completely different person.
The guy who married his daughter.
Did you just get Tim Allen and Woody Allen mixed up? I used to do that too.
Crisis of identity. That's basically all Toy Story is. Well, think about it. The first one is literally just Buzz coming to terms with the fact that he's not what he thinks he is. Woody having delusions over what he apparently was at one point and thinks about returning to, while forgetting about what he is to Andy, and then the third one is just accepting Andy's moved on.
I wonder what the fourth one will be about.
I don't know. I mean, I did like the parody of the third one where Andy doesn't get rid of the toys, and then suddenly they talk, and then he crashes his car, and then everyone thinks he's insane, and then while they're in the toy box, like, I don't think we should ever try and do that again. Nothing beats Woody dealing with Woody in the whole Sid thing from the first one.
He just let a rocket. Rockets explode!
But I just love the whole thing with Sid when it's busted. Who you calling busted? That's right, Sid. I'm talking to you. We don't like
toys can see everything, so play nice.
Oh, there you are.
The amount of therapy he must have had to have after that.
And he became a binman afterwards.
I know.
Is it confirmed that that was him?
Yeah, it was confirmed.
Oh god.
They even got the same voice actor back.
Oh wow.
He grew
I
up.
can imagine it. My son thinks his toys can talk. This boy is insane. Electroshock therapy. But the toys told me they were watching me. This child also has schizophrenia. Euthanize him.
Megalixer. Nice. Secret Report 4.
Yeah, I know that was a Family Guy joke that I actually thought was horribly funny when they deal with a 50s doctor.
Yeah, we'll read all
This
these
man is
secret
insane.
reports after we've done.
Commit him. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. That's just not fair. A black man talking back to a white man? This man's insane. Commit him. Oh, come on, sir. This is ridiculous. All handicapped people are insane. Euthanize him. Then Quagmire's the only one who gets off scot-free.
Alright, where's the next one, dude?
Okay, if I was a toy, I'd talk to random people just to screw with them. Oh yeah, I'm sure you would.
Yeah.
Shocking.
I mean, the temptation would be there.
Oh, speaking of which, you've seen they've made a remake of Child's Play.
Yeah, I heard, yeah.
Right, let's see. Number 5, right next to the main entrance of Galaxy Toys.
If I were a toy, just for a day.
Right, okay, Ollie, there you go. The Battlegate 5 is in Toy Box right next to the main entrance of the Galaxy Toys.
Go in there now.
Galaxy Toys, 1F. You got a PS3. You got a PS3.
Ah, I wonder if we'll get to use Battle Mechs.
I hope so. Oh, I still love the fact Creepy Woody exists. The Japanese are fucked up and I love them for it.
Come on, fellas.
Someone please mod this game to have Creepy Woody as a character.
Well, someone made an indie horror game with Creepy Woody.
Oh, fuck me. No. And tell me, was he molesting people like he's, other thing does? Because
well, it's kind of like a... Well, it's a bit...
Me the most.
Well, they made it like Slender Man.
With that face. I know there was a comic book convention where someone went as him and he just kept doing that. He got turning with that face every time someone with a big ass walked by.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just some of the memes I've seen.
They've got to let us in the Battle Mechs. Come on, where are they?
The one where it's got Creepy Woody throwing Charles Xavier out of his wheelchair and stealing it. Or when he's dumping bodies, you're going, it's only rape if they're alive. Or killing Buzz. Or molesting many other anime characters. One of which was Link.
That says hi, Seth.
If I were a toy, I'd just talk to random people to screw them. Oh, I'm sure you would. You might be the first toy to make it into the Tory government. Well, let's face it. It wouldn't be the first time, though, that we've had a dildo as the Prime Minister. He never specified what kind of toy he'd be. Oh god, are the sex toys sentient?
Oh, they're not letting me use the Battle Mechs.
Oh my god, what about the Lego? The Lego can't scream or talk or anything. They're living in a perpetual state of misery unless they're mini things. What? Are you laughing at the idea of Lego being sentient and alive and not being able to do anything about it?
No, I'm laughing because I'm looking at pictures of creepy Woody.
Oh god, creepy Woody. That one, I think I remember that one I showed you where someone got like 3 of them and combined them into one really weird amalgamation thing. Like a chimera. The Woody chimera that had two torsos for an ass. That was somehow giving birth to its own other body. Really fucked up and weird. So Mr. Potato Head makes... Mr. Potato Head's just made... You know,
oh, there's the battle hex.
Oh yeah, now you find it.
You've got to beat them first.
Oh yeah, well beat them and eat them. Eat them, delete them, render them obsolete. Oh, God, pussy.
All right.
I wonder which one of these buttons summons the episode. Hey Ollie, remember racist Zordon?
I remember racist Zordon.
Right, the sun people are striking easy. They'll be back. I'm being breaking them. Oh, that was a Mr. Harmony. Oh, yeah.
No, that's not what I wanted to do.
You join me or die. Chad, do you really mean that? No, can I please have my job back? Very vocal today, Nicole. What are you trying to tell us?
Thundercuff Link.
Ah,
Secret
see,
Report 5.
you're trying to tell us. I think I understand. I think she's trying to tell us that Yakuza is an amazing series and she can't wait to play it when she's older.
Ah,
And she's asking if I'll save the PS3 and the PS4 so she can play them in order.
no, that's not what I wanted to do.
I was going to say, I think what I think I understand. I think she's trying to tell us that Yakuza is an amazing series and she can't wait to play it when she's older. And she's asking if I'll save the PS3 and the PS4 so she can play them in order. even if it will make references to things that make no sense to her. He's also saying Margima is the best thing that exists since sliced bread number 2.
Alright, where's the next one, dude?
Okay,
Let's see.
let's have a look.
You want to take my picture? All right.
Cheese.
Let's have a looky here. Right, number 6. Kingdom of Corna.
Right, I've
Begin at the
done one of
campsite,
those there, but okay.
Begin at the campsite save point and proceed forward to the wetlands. There's an enclosed area up high and at the back where the Battlegate is hiding.
So begin at the campsite, did you say?
Yes, make your way to the wetlands. Proceed in the wetlands. There's an enclosed area up high, and at the back where the Battlegate is hiding.
Up high and at the back. I saw a sharing of a Tumblr post that made me laugh. They were arguing about the semantics of date. There's that one bit in At World's End where they go to negotiate, and it's on like a sand barge, right? And Davy Jones is there, but instead of having him stand in the shower, standing in a bucket of water. And it's like, so at some point, someone floated the idea that he could stand on land, and there are 3 buckets of water behind him, which means he walked along through buckets of water. So at some point, someone floated that idea to him, and he agreed to it.
I suppose when you're limited in where you can go, but you know that you're going to have to go there at some point.
Yeah, but then it's like,
stupid.
How would he even know that would work? I mean, just the amount of trial and error he'd have had to go through to know what the limits of this curse are. There must have been a process.
Is the curse limited only to him, or is it also limited to his crewmates as well?
Just him.
Okay, so he couldn't have tested it on some of his minions.
So, I mean, what constitutes dry land? Does a sand barge count? What about wetlands?
What if, and I'm just throwing this out there, what if he somehow modified his ship to have robotic legs?
I mean, stranger things happen in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Reshaped his ship, or what if he dramatically reshaped his ship into the shape of a crab? So it could scuttle on land for him.
What, like a giant mech?
Basically, I guess, turning the ship into a giant mech, but again...
That would put a very different flavour onto Pirates of the Caribbean.
But it's not... Okay, but you're seeing what I'm seeing, and it's not so much of a bad idea, is it?
Yeah. I mean, if he can make it work... Right.
Yeah, but then you could get the Japanese involved in it, and somehow, some way, we could somehow have it that Jack gets his own mech thing, and they have a giant robot battle, and it'll be like, "Caw! Wah!"
And what actually happens to him if he goes on land, like, before he can?
Yeah. No, he's actually a nice guy. Sometimes he bites me.
So, you know, at some point he must have experimented and said, oh, let's see, if I stand in this bucket of water...
Either that, or what if they got a slip and slide? Would that count?
No idea.
Yeah, it'll be like a red carpet for him. They just put it on, and then they
And,
just
I
like,
mean-
you know, then they just like continuously spray it with a water hose, and he can walk on that or slide on it.
Although, the meeting that they had took place on a sandbar, which is a temporary island that only exists when the sea is at low tide. So, like, does that bucket of water trick only work on places like that? It's like, or if he had permanently wet shoes, would that be enough?
So if he had like shoes that ultimately were waterproof, so water couldn't get in, but it also meant it couldn't get out, they could fill his boots with seawater and then just put his feet in.
Yeah, I mean, would that work?
I suppose. I mean, technically, what if the land itself is wet?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. What about wetlands? Like, could he,
Oh god, he could walk in a swamp effectively. So ultimately, his curse may not be as limited as they want it to be. Or what if the world floods completely? And I mean like biblical levels, which I know.
well,
is
I guess he's good then.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's impossible. The world could never actually happen.
Yeah, because there's just not enough ice, even if it all melted.
Yeah. Take that, Noah's Ark.
But I believe in Ireland they call him fucking Norman.
Huh. Did they add the fucking? Fucking Norman's Ark.
Norman's Ark.
The flood. You know what we call that over here? We call it fucking March. Actually, it's kind of how it is over here, except we call it February.
Yeah. And the three wise men, wise, they got fucking lost.
That is true.
Hmm.
Oh, have I missed the part where the three Asian guys deliver presents to the Star Baby? No, Christianity is like Harry Potter, only it causes folk music and a genocide.
Harry Potter and the retroactive representation.
I tried to show, I think at one point I tried to show Liz Harold Trotter. That didn't go over well.
I don't think that's funny.
If Alfred never gets out of Azkaban, I'll kill him. We've raised you since you were a bedroom. We even let you have
Dudley's second baby.
Second baby. Dobby has come to kill Harry Potter and his friends. Dancing for the ballet, Potter. There's no boner left.
YouTube proofs.
Yes, well, we can't forget Gaston.
Ah, the classic YouTube poop sauce.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Gaston
I'm
is
not
the face.
finding this
Originally, it was-
Battlegate.
Yeah, I don't know. It just says, begin at the campsite save point and proceed forward into the wetlands. There's an enclosed area up high on the back at the back where the Battlegate is hiding, and that's all I've got.
Why didn't Gaston appear in these games?
I don't know. I mean, the
Yeah,
face.
we even had the Beast Castle as a level once.
Yeah.
Like, he very easily could have.
Well, I think it's funny that Gaston became the face of YouTube poop, even though to begin with it was originally the Philips CGI Nintendo.
Ah, there
game
it is.
I wonder what's for dinner.
Battlegate
Great,
6.
I'm so hungry I could eat an entourage.
My boy.
I just wonder what Ganon's up to.
Right, now Ollie, I've got to go make something to eat, so I'll give you the 7th location.
Okay.
Okay, the 7th one is in the Kingdom of Corner. From Rapunzel's tower, head back through the secret passage and into the clearing outside. Apparently that's where it is.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay, I've already done that one, but I'll do it again.
Okay, well I'm going to go make something to eat and I'll be right back.
Okay.
And that'll be all of them that I've done, so after that they're all new. Oh wait, no, there's one more that I've done. It's in San Francisco.
Yeah. There's a guy who goes to Alcon dressed as the king.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember him. Like, it's a great cosplay.
I remember one called the Cowardly King. Where it's just like, Duke Onward's forces are under attack by the evil forces of Ganon. I'm going to Gamelon to aid him. But father, what if something happens to you? Oh shit, I am going to die. Help me, save me, protect me. Oh. You've got to be kidding. Don't worry, Zelda, the Triforce of Wisdom says, no, I'm going to die in Gamelon. Shit. Oh. And it's like, I will send Link. Fuck. Oh. I remember one of the comments on that saying, the king is a pussy, how can he be scared of Ganon who can only be defeated by throwing a book at him?
Bombardier! The illusory crystal.
Yeah.
A miraculous crystal formed of unspeakable thoughts. Okay, now to find the next one. But I'll get the Philips CDI.
Oh yeah, apparently Tom Holland has no choice but to appear in future Venom films.
Oh no.
According to Sony. Poor
Wasn't
guy.
there... Oh no. He doesn't deserve that.
Yeah, I mean, what's he done?
He never did no harm to no one.
From what I remember, Tom Holland's a really nice guy.
Oh yes, and there was a Philips CDI in Exor. I used it a time or two when I was little. Okay, so how do we get out of here? There we go. Tom's Holland.
I'm back, guys.
Hey Tom, how you doing?
Right? And yes, we did have a CDR, a Philips CDI in Exor that didn't have any of the bad Nintendo games, thank God.
It didn't really have that many games on it. I remember one.
Yeah. I remember that the library at one point just had one computer that was specifically for playing one or two games that they ended up removing, and one of them was a version of Treasure Island.
One of them was what, sorry?
One of them was Treasure Island.
But it didn't have the Muppets in it.
No, it did not have the Muppets in it.
Nor did it have Tim Curry.
No, it did not have Tim Curry.
What if, hear me out on this, Muppet Les Mis with Hugh Jackman as the human one?
That could work. As long as they don't bring back Russell Crowe.
Oh no, Valjean would be a puppet.
Can we mention that in the last Muppets movie there was a woman with a Soviet Union symbol on her head? In a time where it's assumed that the Soviet Union is no longer a thing. Nicole, just gonna come back. Oh no, your mom's coming back. She is. Coming back.
Ideas for Muppet movie. Right, I need to find the tower.
Oh, the Muppet Shining.
Kermit the Frog going around hotel shouting, Danny!
Miss Piggy! Miss Piggy, let me in! Not by the hairs on your chinny chin chin! Then I'll huff! And I'll puff! And I'll blow your house in!
Yeah!
Yeah, he'll have to do the yay thing when he gets stabbed in the hands. Oh, Muppet Shawshank Redemption.
Back off!
With Morgan Freeman.
Yeah.
Pyramids get crawled through a river of shit 10 miles long.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman as the... Like, every Muppet movie has to have one human character.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman.
The Muppets Old Testament.
not gonna feel the same without the line, "Oh, you think you're funny, huh? You're gonna look a lot funnier sucking my dick with no teeth."
We can keep that in there.
But then who's gonna, and also who's gonna cripple the guy? Yeah. Are they actually gonna have that entire scene where they cripple someone like Fozzie?
Oh
they
my
cripple
God,
Fozzie
Seb.
The Muppets' roots. Oh God, Seb, you son of a bitch.
Oh.
What's your name? Kermit!
Oh.
It's still Fozzie Bear getting his legs broken by a bunch of police Muppets. Oh! Oh God, that means that Fozzie's his prison rapist. Two things never happened again that day.
But then,
Fozzie never walked again.
but Fozzie wouldn't be the rapist. He would just get crippled because he told bad jokes.
I wish I could tell you that Kermit the Frog fought the good fight.
Waka waka! Ah, my legs!
I wish I could tell you that Kermit the Frog fought the good fight. I wish I could tell you, and that the sisters let him be. I wish I could tell you that.
Oh God. We're effectively talking about Kermit fighting people off and getting raped.
Well, that's like 2 Muppet adaptations of Stephen King books.
Oh! Yeah, we don't need a Stephen King version of It. Well, a Muppet version of It. You're gonna float, boy! Waha! Waha! Waha!
Ah!
Waka! Waka! Waka!
Ooh, what about Muppet version of Carrie?
What, they slit Miss Piggy open and drop her blood on someone?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Too bad they can't get the original actress. She's too old. Well, unless they go by the remake and bring back Chloe Grace Moretz.
Muppets Clockwork Orange.
That means no Malcolm McDowell.
No.
No, he'd be the
What about
human one.
Muppets The Exorcist. Your mother
But
sucks cocks in hell! Ah!
I'm just trying to find a save point.
No, the Muppets Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
And Leatherhead's the only human character.
Muppet Silence of the Lambs. What's happened to your lamb, Clarice?
Fly, fly.
Quid pro quo. Yes and no.
I ate his liver with some Featherbees and a nice Chianti.
Muppets American Psycho.
Oh dear.
Oh, Muppets Hellraiser. I somehow, for some reason, want to see a puppet of, Kermit with pins in his head.
Unless they bring back Doug Bradley.
No tears. No tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering. Oh God, the Muppets Godfather. Oh God, could have an entire thing where Fozzie Bear gets shot, shot, and then falls to the ground, and then they just shoot him a couple more times and kick him in the face.
You come into my home and ask me to murder a man I do not know.
I still
On
like
the day
that
of my
Godfather-
daughter's wedding.
I feel like that Godfather parody in Viz where they put a hit out on a guy because he returns a broken lawnmower blade.
Muppets, the Muppets Godfather.
Muppets Die Hard.
Who would be the human one?
Oh. I don't know. What about Carl?
Oh, what about... Oh, here's one. Muppets Misery.
Oh, yeah.
Think about it. Kermit gets kidnapped by Miss Piggy, and to stop him from running away, she breaks his legs with a sledgehammer.
Muppets Dawn of the Dead.
Oh, God.
Someone gets bitten, they turn into a Muppet.
Oh, no.
There it is.
Oh, what if all the zombies are Fozzie Bears? Ah! Oh God, they're out there. They're telling bad jokes. And like
Wait,
you see
where's
someone
number
slowly
8,
changing, and they're like, I don't want to live. If I become one of them, I want you to kill me. And then like, you know that scene from the original Dawn of the Dead where the guy's slowly changing, and then he's under the blanket, and then suddenly like he sits up, and then they shoot him. Like they do that entire scene, but the person is like lying there with a wound on their shoulder, and they're under the blanket, and they're dead. But then they slowly sit up, and the blanket falls down, and it's suddenly Fozzie Bear. Waka waka, and then shoots him in the head.
Or he tells a joke.
Well, yeah, I think he tells a joke together. Waka waka, and tells a bad joke, and they shoot him while crying. Which actually does remind me of this one. It does remind me of this one.
There?
It does remind me of this one Viz comic where everyone's been infected with a disease that turns them into 80s comedians. And there's a scientist who's just found the cure, and as he does, he starts changing into a really, really old comedian called Charlie Williams. Oh no, his skin colour's changing. His lab coat's turning into a red dinner jacket. He's become Charlie Williams. And he just can't stop telling bad jokes.
Muppets Game of Thrones.
Muppets versus Meerkats. Advert. Compare the Muppet.com.
Oh, we'll have... Yeah, Muppets Game of Thrones have Miss Piggy as Daenerys. Muppets Inglorious Bastards.
Oh, Muppets Children of the Corn.
Outlander! We got your woman! Ah!
She still lives.
And what, do they kill anyone in their village who grows up and doesn't become a Muppet? Like, they become, like, humans?
1001 Muppets.
Oh, Muppets Nightmare on Elm Street.
That means they have to bring back Robert Englund.
Do we have to have Robert Englund as Freddy? Can't we just have, like, Fozzie Bear or, like... Oh,
No, there has to be one
Freddy.
human one, and it's gotta be Robert Englund.
It's gotta be Robert Englund.
How can we harassing a woman in a human woman in her dreams?
Yeah, but Robert Englund sells.
Okay, fine. Robert Englund has to be terrorising the Muppets in their dreams.
Yeah. We have to have, like, the most recognisable human.
Hey, Fozzie! Walker? Why did the bear blush? Because he was embarrassed!
Kermit Pilgrim versus the World. Muppets versus Predator.
Well, here's a joke. Muppet versus Predator.
Kermit Pilgrim versus the World.
Let's see. Alright, where's the next Battlegate? I'm on...
Oh.
That was number 7.
Right, which one was that?
That was number 7. I need number 8.
Number 8, Monstropolis. Start at the tank yard save point. Hop on the lengthy grind rail atop the collapsed glue pipe.
Okay then. Right. Muppet Pulp Fiction.
The pig's ODing on me.
Muppets Pulp Fiction have Sam the Eagle as Christopher Walken.
Describe what Kermit the Frog looks like, Waka Waka. He's green, go on. He's small. Does he look like a bitch? What?
Nice.
Does he look like a bitch? No, then why are you trying to fuck him like one? What? No, yes you did.
You realize.
And Kermit doesn't like to be fucked, unless it's by Miss Piggy.
You see, your father had this watch up his ass. That is the American way.
Your father fought for America. Yeah,
Dead
that's all we need
Muppet
to
storage.
Muppet Halloween. Muppet Hot Fuzz.
Yeah, but Simon Pegg would still be the human guy.
Yeah. Replace Nick Frost with Fozzie.
And the Andes would be the 2 old guys. What were their names?
Waldorf and Stanley.
Waldorf and Stanley. Murder. Change the fucking record.
No. Imagine those 2 old guys in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, they're Jules and Vincent.
Muppet Braveheart.
Oh god. Braveheart. Let's not go there.
Yeah, in hindsight, that's a bad idea.
What about Muppet Mad Max?
As long as we keep Mel Gibson from it. Because he's lost credibility.
Muppet To Kill a Mockingbird. Or Muppet Wicker Man. Oh, Winnie the Pooh Wicker Man.
Yeah.
No, not the bees! Not the bees! Oh! Oh, it's in my eyes! It's in my eyes! No!
I normally like bees, but they make honey.
Oh. I just love me some honey. Let's see. Muppets Battle of Britain.
Muppets Back to the Future.
Yeah, with Christopher Lloyd. That's heavy, Doc.
Back off.
Muppet Star Wars would be a bit too damn obvious.
Ian, read some Joker dialogue as Winnie the Pooh. Says,
I think they already did like a Muppet Star Wars thing with with Kermit as Luke, Miss Piggy as Leia, and Gonzo as Darth Vader.
Take this.
Yeah.
Get him.
Muppet scream. You didn't even bring back David Arquette.
Come on, where's it? All I want is to find a damn save point.
Ian, read some Joker dialogue as Winnie the Pooh, okay? See? You have forgotten what I told you a long time ago. One of the painful truths of comedy is that you're always taking shots from folks who just don't get the joke. And don't call me Puddin'.
Monstropolis, you said.
Muppets Jurassic Park.
Start from where? Tank yard, you said. Muppets Ted. Well, okay, that'd be a little bit redundant because, like,
It would be redundant considering it's already a puppet thing.
Muppets Flash Gordon.
With Brian Blessed as the human.
Yeah. Dies!
Because you can never replace Brian Blessed.
No.
Don't worry, the fire's been out for a while.
Back off. Back off. Back off.
Hello there. Alright.
Good. Sorry, Nicole was crying because she's eating. I don't.
Muppets
No.
of the Caribbean. Who would be the human one?
Johnny Depp.
No, I think Will and Elizabeth would both be human, and the rest would be Muppets.
Well, Johnny Depp would do absolutely anything to be Jack Sparrow again.
Really?
Yeah. That's how much he likes the character.
Has he said that?
Yeah. So the times where he can't do it, i.e. this game,
I'm sorry?
I said i.e. I said except for the times he can't do it, i.e. this game.
Yeah. Muppets taken. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you're looking for ransom,
I don't know.
I can tell you,
But that
I'm a
means that
talking
we still
frog.
have
I
Liam
don't have
Neeson.
money. But what I do have is a very particular set of skills. Oh wait, no, Liam Neeson would be the human one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good luck. don't know who you
You
are.
know, we have you guys to thank for
You're looking
saving
for
the
money I
company.
don't have.
Couldn't ask for
Okay.
better friends.
Alright, number 9, Sam. If
What?
you please. Number 9, if you please.
I can't use my hands right now because I'm holding the pole.
Oh, okay.
So you have to give me a sec.
Alright. See, like, just
Because I
going
can't
through
put-
here, we've gone up
I
to
can't
level
put it
82.
down.
Just going through
No, I
all
can't.
of these battle gates. It's alright, Sam, take your time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right, okay. Right, which battle gate do you need now?
Number 9, if you please.
Number 9 in Arendelle. Head to the labyrinth of ice through the portal down the elevator behind it. The battle gate is across the hallway in the next room.
Arendelle, okay. Save point then, where are ye? Where be ye? Oh, by the way, the pirate language setting on Facebook is...
Muppets of the Caribbean. Well, they've already done Muppets Treasure Island.
Muppets the Bodyguard.
Kermit trying to lift Miss Piggy.
Come on, fellas.
Muppets Titanic.
Piggy, there's room on the raft. But yeah, have bring back Leo and have Kate Winslet replaced by Miss Piggy.
Hmm?
Right, Arendelle. They've done Muppets Christ Superstar. And Muppets Passion of the Christ.
Oh god. So we've got to sit there for like 3 hours to watch Kermit getting
being-
tortured. Oh
Arendelle,
god, the whipping. Oh god, the whipping scene is going to be horrible.
which save point did you say?
I don't know.
Labyrinth
Oh,
of
funny.
Ice.
Or funnier
Arendelle.
yet,
Yeah, Labyrinth.
funnier yet, instead of Kermit, have it be Gonzo. When he's getting whip, he's loving it.
A Nightmare on Sesame Street.
Can you tell me how to get the nightmares to stop?
Well, they already did a horror movie parody thing on Robot Chicken with the Muppets, where the Muppet Babies killed one of the other kids. They're again like, I know what you did last summer. You killed my sister? In retrospect, it was actually more self-defense.
Have I come to the right place? Sorry, read the guide out again, Sam.
Hold on, let me get it up again. Right, 9. Arendelle heads into the labyrinth of ice through the portal and down the elevator behind it. The battle gate is across the hallway in the next room, that's all I've got.
And down the elevator. Oh, through the portal. I
Yes.
think that there might be another way. Huh.
Let's see.
I'll find it.
Yeah. Yeah, back off. Yeah.
Animal Ventura pet squad. Godzilla versus King Kermit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, I don't know if I can get to where I need to go.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Ah, I found it. Mid-tier. This was number 9. Or it should be. Battlegate 9. Okay, so where's number 10? And how many are there?
There's 14.
Oh, we're getting close.
Yeah, the final one is the hardest one, but you're going to be doing it alone, Sora, so, you know, just
That'll be
throwing
the
that out there.
Superboss, I take it.
Back off.
You take it very well. They don't already have the music. Like, Muppets Take Manhattan, as in Friday the 13th takes Manhattan.
Back off.
Muppets hit...
Thunder. Back off.
I like the lightnings. If they hadn't already done a movie with this title, Muppets Take Manhattan as in Friday the 13th, Jason. Come on, there's gotta be 12 years of Muppets.
Back off. Take this.
Sesame Street Chainsaw Massacre. The essence of the joke is that it's not a film you can see Muppets in. But Muppet Les Mis was a serious suggestion on my part. Like, I really think that could be good. Oh, 2 new followers. Dark Minato X8 and 1 other player. Nice.
Well, they did like
Chainsaw Massacre.
well, Sesame Street did a parody of Les Mis.
Okay,
Did they?
what if they did a video game? What if they
Yeah.
okay, what about, let's broaden it up a bit. What if Muppets in video games, like using video game trends? Like,
Well,
I don't know, Muppet Soul Calibur.
well, Disney
Muppets
technically
Fun.
owned the Muppets, so there's no reason they couldn't have appeared in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. The Muppets Resident Evil. There was a
Muppets
fan-made version of Jesus Christ Superstar with the Muppets. Oh god.
That'll be funny. Yeah, Sesame Street did a Les Mis parody. With Cookie Monster playing the Hugh Jackman part. And they're all and the French people are forming a rebellion against him because he wouldn't share cookies.
Yeah. Evanescent
To be honest-
crystal.
To be honest, Cookie Monster's the only recognisable character in that sketch.
Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Sesame Street. Muppet Sweeney Todd. That could work. But who would the human be?
I don't know.
Right. That was number 9.
No,
I need
right
number-
then, now on to number 10.
Yes.
Number 10. Location, the Caribbean. Through the underwater caves to the cove where you found the Leviathan ship.
Underwater caves, okay. Gotcha. This Pirates of the Caribbean level was a lot better than the last one, I'll give it that.
Yes.
And they had someone who
And
actually
Jack Sparrow
sounds
is
like
about-
Johnny Depp.
Yeah. Jack Sparrow is about the only role I'll tolerate Johnny Depp in anymore. Although, if they remade Oliver, I'd quite like to see him as the Fagin. I think he'd make a very good Fagin. I can actually see that happening.
I like to see them do like a live Rocky Horror show with Johnny Depp as Frankenfurter.
That's an interesting premise.
I'm trying to picture that, but I can't reconcile that it wouldn't be as with the fact that it wouldn't be as good as Tim Curry.
I
Look,
know.
nothing is going to be as good as Tim Curry. That's the truth that we're going to have to deal with.
And Tim can't play him anymore,
I know.
which
It's
is
a
sad.
tragedy. It's a tragedy. Embark to the Caribbean. Undersea cavern, forsaken isle. Undersea cavern, you said?
Yeah.
Is Nicole laughing?
No, she's crying.
Is she teething?
Yeah, we think she is teething.
Has she got a
Yeah.
teething ring or something
Oh yeah,
to
she
bite
has.
with?
It's like, she's just like, much like me, likes to scream.
I didn't like the remake, but I was glad they got Tim Curry back
Oh,
to play the
Liz was
criminologist.
Also, Liz was changing breasts, so, you know, that always upsets her. I didn't like the remake, but I'm glad they got Tim Curry back as the criminologist. Yeah.
He was the
word
only
on-
good thing about that film. About that.
Yeah, Ian has been very adamant that the new one is, well,
Shit.
awful. Yes.
Tim Curry's the only good thing about it. But then again, you can say that about a lot of films that Tim Curry's been in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the Nostalgia Critic once said that if there was ever a movie that only got 1 star that he was in, he was the reason it even got that 1 star. Muppets Combat.
Tim Curry is a magical human being.
The essence of a good Muppet movie is you leave the story unchanged and have one human character to act it out alongside Muppets. And there it is, the Battlegate. Jack Black should have played Eddie, although I didn't mind Adam Lambert.
That's the thing they could do. I mean, have like a live show version of the Rocky Horror Show. Have Johnny Depp as Frankenfurter and Jack Black as Eddie.
I can live with Jack Black being hacked to pieces by Johnny Depp.
Sorry?
I said I can live with Johnny Depp hacking Jack Black to pieces with an axe.
What have you got against Jack Black?
One from the vault. Oh,
But that would mean
be able to do the job properly.
that means that Jack Black would also have to play Dr. Scott.
Okay. I don't know, I think
Because
Jack Black can take the line, my wheels, I can't feel my wheels, funny.
I know. I'm just saying it's tradition that in all the Say shows, Eddie and Dr. Scott are played by the same guy.
It also means that they have to eat Jack Black.
Jack Black eating himself. Try to hurt her. You're a hot dog, but you better not try to hurt her. Frankfurter.
You're a hot dog! It's not easy having a good time.
I'd like to read
Smile.
Kermit
Smile.
to Luke Cage Bicycle King.
Helena
Helena
Bonham
Bonham.
Carter would make a good magenta. Well, yeah, once you've dug her up and, you know, got rid of the decomposition. Hey, you're not a corpse.
That's
sorry,
just-
that happened a lot.
No, that's just something that happens to her when she's in Tim Burton films. She's got this obsession with chalk white faces.
Yes, I've seen the video you've shown of how Tim Burton comes up with every idea, and it's just all stuff is already done.
Right, that was number 10.
Okay, now to 11. We are really getting through these quick.
Yeah. I'll just fast travel to a save point.
Okay. Number 11, San Fran, Tokyo.
That'll be the one on the roof. I've done that one.
Yeah. There's two in San Fran, Tokyo.
Okay, which one's number 10? 11,
Right.
sorry.
11, San Fran, Tokyo. Jump on the monorail tracks from the North District save point and follow them towards the tunnel at the end.
Right.
And the other one is in the North District on the roof of the building next to all the frying pans.
Right, well they're both in the North District then.
Yeah.
Moogle means a save point, so...
What is Shaul here? Take care not to run her aground.
Hope we find some ingredients around here.
Spoiler alert, you won't. Where was that Moogle? There it is, and there's the save point. San Francisco then. So 2 of them are in San Francisco. And then I believe we've only got 2 more.
Indeed. Both of which are in the Keyblade graveyard.
San Francisco North District Day. Let's go. Let's go.
I bet you that can break you just as easy. I'm just going to take my plate away and I'll be right back.
The city. Right, jump on the monorail. Lost.
Well, I wouldn't say she was based off Harley Quinn.
Sora, you're heading off course. I've put up a virtual boundary near the city limits.
I see it. And I know where the other one is. Ooh, 2 stars. Well, these are definitely not your average stars.
Back off! Back off! Dream! Thunder!
Yin Yang Cufflink. Grants a small boost in strength, a moderate boost in magic, and a slight boost in maximum AP. Secret report and let. I like that they based the new Columbia on Harley Quinn, since Columbia is basically the original Harley Quinn. Huh. Kermit Potter.
Let's go!
What if it's Harry Potter? I think... no, they can't.
And the next one, I believe... Well,
I was going to say bring back Daniel Radcliffe, but then no, he's too old.
No, I think Dumbledore would be the human one.
What, Michael Gambon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Voldemort, whichever.
Back off! Back off! Back off! Take this!
Maybe all the kids could be human and the teachers could be played by Muppets. Yeah, that'd be something.
Here we go.
Oh, level 86. Okay. Is Sam back yet? No?
I'm back.
Alright, I need the next one. Oh, both of the others are in the Keyblade Graveyard, you said. Never mind.
Yes, they are. One of which is by... Get it open. Right. Number 13, from the Badlands save point, head behind you in the open area where you first arrived in the world.
Yeah, and the next one?
The next one is proceed onwards from the Badlands save point into the open area. And that'll be the final one. We're both in the Badlands, effectively.
Ah. And one of these, I assume, is the final, well, the
Yep, the
optional
last one is the
Superboss.
final one. Yep.
Huh. I like how we've basically turned Sora into this sort of wandering warrior looking for a foe that can kill him with all these advanced battles.
Better.
He's a kid with a giant key.
Back off! Back off!
I don't think I'm gonna get the ultimate weapon if I can beat the final boss, or the optional super boss, because what would I need it for?
DLC.
Bring it in!
I've just reached level 86, by the way. Okay, now I can get to the save point. I'll save. Before we get like Badlands save point, you say. To the Keyblade Graveyard, which appears to be a place for final battles. The Badlands.
Badlands, Atlanta, GA. 50 Shades of Grey.
Muppet Shrek. I don't think you'd need to change that much. Right, so which way?
Apparently you go back. You go back to where go back where to where you entered the world. Sorry. Yeah, apparently from the save point you go back to where you entered the world.
This is number 13, yeah?
What?
This is number 13 out of 14, yeah?
Yeah, this is number 13 out of 14.
Yeah. Okay, found it. I wouldn't want to accidentally beat the, fight the optional Superboss beforehand. Muppets Indiana Jones. His dad should be a puppet, but also still voiced by Sean Connery.
Here we go. So long. It's over. Try this.
The League of Extraordinary Muppets.
That film was awful.
Come on. See ya. Got him.
When I first saw the trailer for League of Gentlemen Apocalypse, I thought it was a sequel to the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, because I didn't know what League of Gentlemen was at the time.
Is that the Superboss?
No.
This is the boss before the Superboss.
No.
The next Battlegate will be the Superboss. And I'll probably get my ass kicked because I'm used to having it so easy. I mean, you know what these optional Superbosses are like in these games? They tend to be ridiculous.
Suffer off.
Yeah.
Well, Sephiroth isn't in this game.
For some reason. Or maybe because Kingdom Hearts people just got bored of him.
Entirely possible at this point.
Pose unlocked. Alright, and the next one I'll have to fight alone, you say?
You're fighting alone, so you know it's your own problem. Shut up,
Come
fool.
on, fellas.
And they're both in the Badlands, so I assume you just go the other way.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right. Well, let's make sure Sora is well equipped for this battle.
Prepare for the battle.
Should we all leave then? No, I mean Sora's fighting alone. Alright. Prepare for the battle. Equipment, yep, those keyblades, good. Chaos anklets, defense and dark resistance. Or a Falcon ring and crystal regalia, so. Abilities. Let's check his fucking abilities.
I ain't got no fucking...
I ain't got no abilities.
I ain't got shit. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, I am very importantly busy. Where's the shit?
You know what, no, I don't know how to use those finishes. They're gonna...
Right, Battlegate 14. Keyblade Graveyard, proceed onwards from the battle and save point to the open area ahead.
Right, hold on, starter.
I'm sure you can think of that.
Eat his last meal. For a stat buff. I have a Kupo coin, just in case. Let's have a look at his items. Potion.
Bombs.
Ah, I don't actually have an elixir. I'm gonna buy an elixir or two. No, wait, no, there's no Moogle. Ah, crap. Okay. Oh, I have an elixir. I'll use a mega potion. Have I gone back the wrong way again? I think I have. This is number 13. Yeah, I've already done that one. Right, the other way. Other way. Oh, and we're nearing the 2-hour mark. This was well timed.
It was.
Well,
You
depending.
didn't know if we, and you didn't know if we'd even be able to get well, get enough out of this.
All right, bring it.
You saved, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Right, let's see this final Superboss. The only one of the... Okay, whoa. He looks a little generic, doesn't he? And he's already down a bar.
Anyone else think you may have been free for this?
Oh, I'm stunned. Alright, block. Okay. Okay, he's got a few tricks up his sleeve, but I don't think he's anything I can't handle.
Kick his ass.
That Guardian that fought Branson, it does look a bit like that. I've got a Kupo coin. I got the internet connection warning, just throwing it out there. I mean, it never really affects us, does it? Okay, I'm not gonna say anything until I've beaten him, because you never know when they're gonna start getting serious after so many bars. But this doesn't seem too bad. As optional, oh god, as optional super bosses go, I say right as he smacks me into the ground.
The Darth Maul apart.
Here we go. Later.
Did you forget I had shot locks, bitch?
It's over.
Daka, 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 daka. Okay. Oh.
Might want to heal.
I got this. I'm not risking the rage form. No matter how many times the game suggests it. Okay, now that he's got serious, I can see why he might be a challenge. Daka, 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 daka.
Hey, at least he's not got lingering to it.
Mindy.
Oh no, I'm stunned. Ugh. Okay. And now I can't seem to get at him. Luckily my defense is high. Oh, crap, not that high, but I had a Kupo coin. So, I'm still alive. So my counters don't work. Ah. Oh crap. Right, so late on, fire doesn't work against him, but thunder does. Right, I'm gonna retry that. I think I can beat this guy.
Alright, let's beat his ass.
As optional super bosses go, I must say, I expected more.
What does that mean, that Kurt has to stand in Harlem wearing a racist sign?
Yeah.
See ya. Got him.
Okay, now, since he's glowing red, I'm assuming he's immune to fire.
Oh, it's the Phantom all over again.
Phantom?
You know, from the Peter Pan world.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
I'm thinking of getting jump force. Looking pretty good so far.
well, again,
Even if,
my only hope for the
if
game
I-
is that the game plays better than Jump Stars was.
So far it's looking good. At least you have one-on-ones. That's a big step in the right direction. I've only seen one fight, which is One Piece's Blackbeard versus Midoriya, where they make a reference to My Hero Academia in general. And I'm amused that Piccolo's in there.
Yeah.
And Kenshiro. Though I have to say I'm disappointed that the guy from Black Clover's in it and Boruto's in it, because why?
Lights in it as well.
Boruto's kind of their biggest embarrassment at this point, because he's not really it's not really taken off in the way they'd hoped. But then again, when you've got a protagonist with literally nothing to aim for, why even bother?
Lights in it.
Oh yeah, Light Yagami's in it, Yugimoto's in it, the characters of Saint Seiya are in it. You've
Gotcha!
got quite a few you've got a few Dragon Ball characters.
His ultimate attack is to summon Slight of the Sky. Right?
Yeah, I have seen that.
Alright, I beat him.
Honestly, Ollie, is it hard if I say it looks this looks disappointing?
It was. It was like, yeah, it was harder than anything else so far, but it's no Lingering Will.
But Lingering Will, even Lingering Will didn't want to stick around for this game. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Is that seriously it?
Yeah, that's it, Ollie.
That's the only optional super boss.
Yes.
And there's nothing else in this game.
Nothing. Apart from maybe getting all the lucky emblems, which Ollie only has to get 60 of them to get the secret ending, and whatever DLC they plan to have.
So that's it then.
Yeah,
And
that's
we've
it.
just gone over the 2-hour mark, so I'll save. And I think this is a perfect opportunity to call it a stream.
Agreed.
Right. So guys, how can the internet find more of you?
You can find me on...
What might be
Murasaki-
impressive if would be if just before you leave it gets up and pulls you into an even tougher fight. Oh god, if only.
Oh god, if only, yeah, but this thing's dead. And the worst part is, there's no real reason for it to exist. This isn't like Sephiroth where there's like a little cutscene or anything. This is just this is just an optional secret box.
Yeah, there's no excuse when the game's been in development for as long as this one has. But still, I think that went well as a stream. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
So, really big podcast is on later. which you may or may not be able to hear me on. But guys, where else can the internet find more of you and your awesomeness?
You can find me on Murasaki's Pit, where I'm not really sure what I'll be doing from here on, but I'll figure something out.
You host the Bilgecast.
I do host a build cast, but we just did one yesterday.
Yeah, but you do. And Ian,
Yeah,
what about
we
you?
do. We do the Build Cast Bargadunk podcast
Yeah.
with Ian, and of course I do other things as well. More awesome than you, buddy.
And Ian, what about you? Where can the internet find more of you?
They can find me at Within the Grey Walls, where I'll be continuing the Spider-Man DLC. I'm also looking at, well, possibly doing some more other things as well.
Okay. And you can find me, apart from here, on the places listed at the bottom of the screen there. So, that's it from us. We hope you enjoyed this stream. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Bye.